Round 2, 1-0 against a facetious Buffalo. And I'm keeping this. So, Smoldering Marsh is not going to punish us this time. It's good. I am glad. Copter. So, a little bit of a slower hand, but I'm fine with these. And my opponent appears to be on the Colossus deck. Since my deck is more mid-rangey, I feel like this is probably not good if they have a good amount of sweepers, if they have like Radiant Flames or Fumigate. Although, my deck is probably pretty good against Radiant Flames. So we're going to start dropping Priest for sure. Feel like we should just get rid of this Pia. I guess if they Flames us, this is maybe the best follow-up. We can just play Priest, though. Pia being legendary has definitely mattered when people are not really willing to trade with this Pia. I think I do want to kill that now that I have a Lightning Axe. And I think it is better to do this because then I can crew the Copter with the 4/4. And I will discard the Copter, save the career, I think. Then we can do both on next turn. And then our opponent should be dead. Axe was definitely a good pickup. One mana removal spell, kind of was free because it let us play the Priest. Copter was going to let us do that anyway, but if it was like Incendiary Flow or Harness Lightning, we wouldn't have been able to do that, and our opponent just concedes. We did actually have Lethal. So definitely want Transgress. Axe is okay. It is not good. They do have Inspector and the Crane. I think he is going to end up being good against 10/10 blockers. But they also have like Deep Fiend and stuff at their top end, so I think I want Tempers. Maybe I can cut an Axe. And like a Priest and a Pia. Basically just kind of like trim a little bit. How many Tempers do I want against Crane and Foundry Inspector? Don't know. So I saw a mountain. That probably means they have flames, right? So maybe I should not board out Priest. Maybe I should be boarding out Pias instead. But how threat light do I want to go if they're going to board in sweepers and I'm boarding in like discard stuff? I'm going to try cutting 2 Tempers. Maybe Tempers is better than Axe. Yeah, this looks fine to me. Alright, 1 land, only Smoldering Marsh. So we are going to ship this one. Double Smoldering Marsh. Obviously not good, but if this was 2 hubs, it would also be bad, but we're going to keep. Foreboding Ruins lets us play Inventor's Apprentice. Alternatively, we could just Marsh into Ruins into 2 drops, so I think we keep this. It is basically an untapped land. Then if we draw another untapped land, we can play a 2 and a 3 on 3. Not sure if Copter is right this turn, but this sets us up to make the most powerful play next turn. Alternatively, we could also just play Apprentice and hit them with Copter and try and draw an untapped land if we don't hit one. So I might try and do that, especially since they tapped out. Mostly tapped out. I could Bowmat Courier too, but I don't want to walk into flames. Ugh. So I definitely don't want to cast Bowmat Courier, so I might just want to discard it. So all my other cards seem decent. I think this is right. I think this is the turn where we want to start transgressing them. A lot of sabotages. Okay, okay. So I think we're taking Caravan and Inspector. So we'll start with Caravan. Obviously not crewing the Copter because of Incendiary Sabotage. And yeah, we can just sit here and play this game. Ooh, that's really good. Yeah, I'm glad we did not cut the Priest. The basic mountain kind of gave it away, which is nice. Just 4 toughness. It's pretty important. Padim! I think I'm going to blow up that Padim. Key's pretty nice. So yeah, we'll just discard Pia. I think Key kind of locks it up, actually. So it definitely lets us get Hellbent for Priest, and then they have to sack this to not die, and yeah, they're just dead. Easy.